everybody. Hope you guys still staying cool, because it is crazy hot still out in BC. I don't know how I survived yesterday. Plus 41 in my house outside, and I think we hit record temperatures in Canada yesterday, and that was in BC, in the city called Linton, I believe. It was 46.1 degrees. It was stupid hot, and it's not much better today. Today's supposed to be even worse. It's 12:30 during the day, and we're already sitting at 40 degrees. My AC is just going nuts, and I do not want to come out of my vehicle. I drive for an hour and a half with AC. I come outside, whew, that blast of hot air is just retarded. I really hope it goes down in a couple of days, and it should. They're calling for about 30 for the week here, so it's going to give us some break, but it is getting pretty crazy. So yeah, I've kind of got bad and good news on my side for the truck. I have decided not to go ahead with that international that I placed a deposit on. You know, it's been almost 2 weeks since I placed a deposit on it, and it's still at the shop. I stopped by today in the morning. I kind of got into a friend zone with the mechanic. I was like, listen, is this worth it? Am I waiting for a good truck? Because I wasn't paying for the repairs, just a reminder, right? The dealership that sold me the truck, they said they're going to cover the repairs. So regardless of, even if it costs 10 grand to fix it, I wasn't paying for any of it. So they were still going to sell it at the $14,500 price that they originally advertised it at. With a bunch of repairs done, they would cover the repairs. But you know, as I said, I got in the friend zone with the mechanic. I kind of had a chat with him. He's like, listen, you know what, we've been working on these international trucks for a long time now, and Max Force engine that I did mention before, he's saying, like, he did mention, and which I was aware of as well, having so many problems. And this specific truck has even more. Like, they started digging into it, that transmission switch, the whole electrical fault code and everything. It just wasn't letting go. Like, they're still at it, they're still trying to fix it. They don't even know what's wrong with it. They basically have to go and eliminate problems one by one until it starts running. And I just have a feeling if they hit that problem, they find it, they fix it, I just have a feeling it's going to have so much more problems. So right off the bat, when I heard that, I was like, okay, thanks for the information. 20 minutes later, I was at the dealership. I said, listen, truck's been at repair shop for 2 weeks now. I don't want it anymore. It doesn't seem like it's gonna run. And they had no problems of letting the deposit go for me, obviously, because it's been almost 2 weeks now. And I'm gonna insert a quick video here shortly for a different truck that they had on the lot. It's a much newer truck. Just a reminder, the International was a 2008 International 4300 with 550,000 kilometers. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had an important phone call I had to take. But yeah, wherever I stopped. So it was a 2008 International 4300 that I previously placed a deposit on, and it had 540 or 550,000 kilometers on it, with all the issues and everything. And they agreed that they're not even gonna do anything about the deposit, and then, like, they're not gonna keep the deposit on that one, because it's not my fault that it's been there for 2 weeks already. So they actually just picked up another truck, which I kind of really like. It's a 2016 to start with, so I'm going to show a video shortly. It's a 2016 truck with a 6.7 power stroke diesel on it. It's got a 24-foot box. Again, it looks like a really clean truck. It is a repo truck as well, so somebody stopped making payments on it, got repossessed. And and it's a Ford F-750, so the cab inside is like a pickup truck. I love pickup trucks. I always drive pickup trucks. Like, I've probably owned like 6 or 7 different pickup trucks in my whole driving career, aside from other vehicles. And I just love pickup trucks. And I sat down in that F-750 and I loved it, because it's not a big box truck feel to it, because all it is basically just a pickup truck cab. It's a big Ford Super Duty cab. It's much quieter. It feels like you're sitting in a pickup truck, really, even though you got same weight as a regular International, Kenworth, or a Hino truck. But so it was basically a Ford F-750 cab and chassis, and they put a 24-foot box on it. It's still rated at gross vehicle weight of 33,000 pounds. And automatic. It doesn't have air brakes. It's got hydraulic brakes on it. Looks like a pretty good truck. And again, it's a 2016. So I went from 2008 to 2016. But I also went from from 14,500 all the way to 32,900, I think they're asking for that truck. So I'm not gonna drop that much cash on the truck. I've actually applied right away today to do a commercial leasing on it. I'm just waiting for a leasing company to contact me. They'll probably get back to me tomorrow and let me know what the payments are gonna be and everything. So, but then I ran into another problem. If I'm leasing a truck as a commercial lease with this company, they require me to have a commercial insurance. And I cannot get a commercial insurance on the truck unless I have an NSC number. So I'm kind of, I thought I was actually stuck in the loop, so you know, I have to wait for the NSC number, which I don't know when that's gonna come in after I applied. The truck is great. I moved that deposit from the International to this truck. I got 5 business days. They can hold it for 5 business days with that deposit. Again, it's a $250 deposit that they just transferred over from the other truck. But they specifically told me, if you get the leasing done on it under the company name, because it's a commercial lease, which I do have a company name, so they'll be able to do a commercial lease for me. I cannot take it off the lot because the leasing company requires me to have a commercial insurance on it before I take it off the dealer's lot. And I cannot get a commercial insurance without having the NSC. So there's 2 options I was given. I either purchase the truck, get it leased, and it's gonna sit at the dealer. I'm gonna start making payments on it, but it's gonna sit at the dealership until I get my NSC number, and the dealership will start charging me storage fees, because at that point that truck does not belong to them, and they carry the liability of having the truck sitting on their lot. And it's just starting to get a little complicated. And so the other option was given to me in DC here. They gave me a piece of paper, basically 1-page piece of paper, and it's an NSC National Safety Code authorization. So what I can do is I can find somebody who has an NSC number, and they can sign this piece of paper authorizing me to use their NSC number to get commercial insurance on the truck. So that was another option given to me. So instead of that truck sitting there for a month or 2 until I get my own NSC number, I can have this piece of paper signed by somebody who has NSC number, and they're willing to help me, and they authorize me to use their NSC number to get a commercial insurance on the truck. And then once I get my own NSC number, I'll just go into the insurance company and I'll just say, hey, listen, now this is my own NSC number, and that's it. So that's one of the options. And I'm just curious, I know one of you guys commented saying that there's a lot of complications in Alberta, which I'm still looking into that. I was wondering if you're able to apply for NSC number with somebody else's truck somehow. So I'm gonna see if I can do some research on that, because in Alberta you do have to buy a truck first, you do that course, then you buy a truck, and then you apply for NSC number. So it's done a little bit differently than here in BC. So I'm gonna research if you can somehow use somebody else's truck to get the NSC number, and then once you get the NSC number, then you can pick up your own truck, and then you can switch it over to your NSC number. But that's the option they gave me. So instead of having the truck sit on their lot for a couple months at the dealer, they have a safety form, authorization form. It looks like this, that they sign. They give me authorization to use their NSC number, and I'll be able to get a commercial insurance on it. Therefore, I'll actually be able to start working right away if I use somebody else's NSC number, because it'll be properly commercially insured on the road. And B, I'll take the truck right off the lot, and you know, and then a month or two down the road I can just switch it over to my NSC number. So yeah, that's the dilemma I got stuck with. I'm not taking that international truck. I like this Ford F750. The one thing it does not have a power tailgate. I found they use power tailgate. One of the dealership is selling, a mechanic shop actually, never mind, it's not a dealership, a mechanic shop. They took it off a different truck, and they're selling it for $4,800 installed. And it's a really nice one. It's got a bigger platform. It's got the 5-foot platform on it. It's rated for 3,000 pounds, and they're selling it for $4,800 installed. So the cash that I had saved up for buying the other truck outright, I'm just going to use some of that cash to do down payment on the lease for this truck to keep my payments down, and I'm going to keep some cash. As soon as I take the truck off the lot, it's going straight to that mechanic that sells the used power tailgate, and I'll pay him cash to put that on my truck. That way my truck is fully equipped. So that's where I'm stuck right now, and I hope you guys moving along. I did get that TDG certificate. As I said, it took me less than 2 hours to do the course and the test online. I was able to print the certificate right away, and I actually ordered for $10 extra, I think it was. I ordered an actual physical copy, so they're gonna mail me the actual copy, not just the printed wallet card. It's actually gonna be a plastic card. So I hope you guys keeping cool in this weather. It is 42 degrees right now. It is not even 2 p.m. and I think it's supposed to get even hotter today, and it's getting pretty crazy. So I hope you guys are working towards getting your NSC number. Any more questions, drop me guys some comments. As I said, I'm going to be looking into that Alberta thing and see if we can somehow get you guys to use somebody else's truck to apply for an NSC number. That might be super useful. And then yeah, I'll just hang on tight, and I'll show you the video for that truck. It's a brief video. I didn't go inside of it. I just briefly took a video outside of it, but you guys can take a look at what I switched my deposit over to and what I'm trying to lease right now. And we'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, just figured I'll do a quick video here. I'm unfortunately dropping that international that I placed a deposit on. Just talked to a mechanic. I had tons of issues with that much miles, and hence the price was so low. I'm actually looking at the different truck today. This is the truck I'm looking at. It's a 2016 F750. It's a much better truck. I just love how it looks, and it's a 20-foot Ford books as well. Pretty good tires and everything on it. The only thing it's missing is a power tailgate, which I'm gonna have to put on it. This was my next option with this dealer here. I just decided to figured, you know what, I might as well go just more expensive on it. But it's a sick looking truck. What I like about it is the fact that it is technically a pickup truck, and I love pickup trucks and the cabs. This is gonna be nicer to drive for sure. It's a diesel, super duty. It does have a hydraulic brakes, and so yeah, that's pretty much my next option. I actually applied for leasing on it, and I don't remember what miles it has on it, but Good, well taken care of truck. Obviously much newer, it being a 2016 truck. And this requires no repairs. It's pretty much turnkey, ready. I get the leasing going, I fire it up, and I take it home. So that's pretty much it. I'll let you guys know what happens with it. But I am dropping that International 4300 for the 14.5. The price was on that one. This one is priced at 32,000. I'll let you guys know what happens with it. That is a repo as well. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.